I mean,
men are 9 times more likely to commit suicide after a divorce. This literally kills men.
Yeah, exactly, because men actually benefit from marriage more than women do. And when you look at the statistics of like post-divorce mental health outcomes, men have worse mental health outcomes than women. Women are typically happier after divorce. And so if you want to argue that marriage disproportionately benefits women, like that's not true.
I'd be pretty unhappy too if I was on child support or alimony and I had a hard time seeing my kids.
And you had to support your children. What a hard life.
Well, you understand that it's not taxed. So the problem is they take over 50% of the man's income. Because it's not, so they have to pay taxes on the stuff they're giving her and take half of his paycheck.
To support his children that he wants to be involved in their lives.
Right, but it wasn't his choice because women leave the majority of the time.
It is his choice to relinquish his parental rights if he wants to.
What I'm saying is many men want to be married and they want to be an involved father and they want to stay with the mother of their children. My point is if she makes the decision to leave, she should pay for it. If you want to leave, that's totally fine, but you should pay to raise your kid.
Is it not his child as well?
And he should pay for the time. That's why I said 50-50 custody off the bat, no child support, no alimony.
So she gets to take on all of the childcare responsibilities, but he doesn't have to like pay anything. He doesn't have to have any buy-in.
I didn't say all. I said 50-50 custody. He should have the kid half the time.
But doesn't have to pay any money towards it.
No, he should pay for the kid when the kid's at his house.
Okay, and so the majority of the time when the kid is at the mother's house, he doesn't have to be involved in any way financially?
No, she should pay for it. She has a job. Why should he have to pay for a kid?
He should support it.
If she chose to have the kid and she chooses divorce, why should she not have to pay for her own decision? That's the thing. See, there it is. You want all the freedom to do whatever you want, but you don't want to have to pay for it.
And listen, I know Pearl has gotten a lot of slack over the years. I haven't always agreed with, some of the things that she has said, some of the people that she's had on her podcast. But I will say, she is cooking right now. This young lady has been put on factory reset when she put that out there. Because here's the thing, right? If you decide to leave, because the overwhelming majority of the divorces or who file for divorce is the young lady. And most of the time, it's because of happiness. All right? It has something to do with her not being happy or not being fulfilled or whatever. And instead of sticking to your vows, your duty, to stay there till death do you part, you have a lot of young ladies out there that are saying, you know what, I'm good. I'm going to leave. I'm going to take the kid. I'm going to take half of your doggone finances. And that's it. And most of the time the court decides, we're just going to go ahead and rock out with the mother. Instead of doing what Pearl was just saying, which I completely and totally agree with. I don't think, first of all, let me say this. I don't think that people should be out here getting divorces in the first place. I do understand that there are a very, very small percentage of instances where I would understand. But as a whole, I don't agree with divorce. But I will say this. If the young lady decides to leave, I don't think that a man should have to pay any type of child support. I think that everything should be split 50-50. Meaning the father gets the child 50% of the time, and the mother gets the child 50% of the time. They're always talking about paying for child care and stuff like this. Listen, child care is only needed for like the first 4 or 5 years of that child, being born. After that, they're in school 8 hours out of the day in most cases, some a little bit more. So most of the time when people are speaking and talking about child care and stuff like that, man, listen, that's for 4 or maybe 5 years. In most cases, 4 years. After that, no, absolutely not. And nobody should be giving money to anybody. That's what you got a job for. She takes care of the child when she has him or her, and he takes care of the child when he has him or her. Simple as that.